Hello, this is the Binary Geek. I am going to do some back testing tonight, and I just wanted to share it with you. I'm working on refining my technique a little bit, trying to find different confluences with the way I trade, and it's a little bit new. So, well, not really a little bit new, but I'm going to be using a Fibonacci um, to see how it works. So I guess I should just do a brief example. Okay. Okay. Say for example, price is in an uptrend. Okay. Price is coming up in an uptrend for some reason. Okay. And then we start to see some sort of reversal. Price is coming back down. Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to be grabbing the Fibonacci tool, okay, pulling prices from the lows to the high, okay, hoping for price to reach down to either um, their 61.8 level or their 764 level, 76.4 level to give us like a bounce back up or something like that. All right, to maybe some kind of structural area like this, and I'll be trying to get as much confluence as possible with maybe different order blocks as well, if they line up with order blocks or imbalances and different stuff like that. So I'm just gonna just run a crude back test and then maybe refine it a little bit later. So maybe say this is a order block right here, and maybe this lines up with this, and maybe let's say this is an auto block right here. Oh crap, shit, damn it, sorry. Yeah, but you get the idea. So let me just clear all that shit and let's start. Oh no, I haven't paid for the trading view as yet. I've honestly tried to pay for trading view, but I don't know, for some reason it's giving me problems with my debit card. I don't know if it's the bank, but I I renewed my MentFX mentorship um today. No, yeah, today, and just joined Capital Hungry mentorship as well, because Capital Hungry is just crazy with the fundamental kind of stuff and stuff like that. However, you know, for some reason, TradingView is not taking my debit card. Anyway, let's move forward. So I don't have the replay feature. That's what I'm trying to say. So we are moving forward. Price is pushing up, so we'll be looking for some type of reversal, right? We can't get, we don't have the rest data, so we can't say where this is, where the lows are coming from. So I'm just going to disregard this pullback that is possibly happening right now, and try to find, okay, say for example, okay, this right here would be our first, you know, interesting kind of thing we're doing here. Okay, from here to here. Okay. Okay, and we have this auto block right here. So what we'll be hoping for is for either price to pull back with to the 61.8 or the 76.4 Fibonacci level. Okay. And as well, we have a nice little auto block right between here as well. You know, it's already been mitigated. However, I'm just running a crude and rough kind of test. So let's see if price makes it back to that level. And no, it doesn't. Okay. So let's get rid of this for the time being and see what happens. Okay. Okay. Okay, we could still potentially get some further pullback from this last little pullback maybe. So let's grab the Fibonacci tool again and just drop it on there. Yeah, backtesting is really tedious work, you know. It's a lot of trial and error, a lot of stuff like that. So with how strong this is, I wouldn't necessarily grab it here. This even though this might just be coming down to grab the liquidity on the, hold on, let me just use my denotation kind of stuff. Okay. So it might be coming to grab the liquidity, right? Let me just draw this right here and right here, okay? To push back up, but I want it to touch this Fibonacci level, pushing back up to here, or possibly coming down, and so I'm just gonna kind of just put in my long position thing right now at this level. Okay, maybe stops right here. Okay, and our take profit could be at the structural high right here, partially at maybe, I don't know, 1 to 3 also. Okay, but the reason why you partial at 1 to 3 rather than 1 to 1, because if you partial at 1 to 3, it'll make you overall more profitable. If you partial, say for example, 50% of your position at 1 to 3 rather than at 1 to 1, so you're basically cutting into your profit if you partial at 1 to 1. So you're losing your whole capital. So and if you partial, say at you're losing like okay, maths is hard, but you're losing like money when you're partially 1 to 1, honestly. Anyway, let's go and see what happens. Okay. Structure is holding for the time being. And we got some sort of liquidation of this liquidity being built up above here at this point right here. So I don't know, this could possibly be some kind of Wyckoff developing. It's not pretty, but whatever. So let's go. Okay. Structure is still holding. Okay. Well, that is pretty much okay. That could be the spring right there. I don't know. That would take us down to the promised land. Or we could just be going into some kind of another consolidation period / accumulation distribution. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna remove this because it's gonna be ridiculous to keep on, this area for now. Not unless we probably come back to filling this. Well, I don't know how much of an imbalance this is because, as I said, enough data ain't there to tell you how much of an imbalance this is. Okay, but moving forward. Okay. Okay, we're moving down. Okay, so we're moving down. So as you can see, we have a we have a break of structure right here. Okay, so the trend is probably shifting at that point. Okay, so we're going to draw a Fibonacci tool. Okay, and there's this order block right here. So I would gladly take entries right there, but keep in mind there's still this imbalance right here and an imbalance right here. So we could just maybe have 2 entries in mind if this one fails. The higher one could possibly give us an entry. So let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, once it there, right where the order block is, maybe stop loss there, and I would take profit being right here. Okay, so let's see if we get knocked out or whatever. Okay, That's not working out. Let's go. Okay, we have another break of structure right here. Okay. Okay, possible reversal coming up right there. Okay, so let's drop this right here. Okay, and this right below here. Okay, and I don't know, maybe we can, do I need to join the break of structure line every time? No, I don't need to draw it in. Cut that. Okay, so our entry is going to be right up at the 76.4 line. Stop loss is just above these high. So let's drag this down here. Okay, like just like that, right there. Okay, and let's drag our stop losses a little bit higher and see. And our take profit would be at the structural lows, partial in. If we see any type of resistance developing against us, or at 3 to 1, however you want to kind of do it, if we get back to that area there. So okay, it's going into some sort of consolidation, some sort of accumulation or distribution, liquidating the lows, and boom, you got your breakdown in price again. Okay, so let's draw our Fibonacci tool over here now. Just put this here. Okay, and right there. Okay, as to where our entry would be, maybe right at this imbalance area right there. Just underneath this previous on the order block, right at this point right there. Okay, so let's go and see. Let's draw this in. Let's put this, oh boy, right at the 67.4. Okay, stop loss maybe at that point right there. Hopefully we don't get takeout if that comes back. And I don't know, maybe your entry should be at the 61.8, but let's leave it at the 76.4 to be a bit more conservative, I guess. And see what happens. We got rejection at the structural low, and there again goes another break of structure. Okay, so first of all, we need to keep in mind that there's this imbalance up here. Okay, we need to keep in mind that there is this imbalance right here that needs to be filled out. Okay, but we're going to aim for perhaps this area right here, this order block area right here, which got broke. So this is the last up move before the down move. Okay, but let's just see what happens. Okay, clear all the drawings. Okay, and this is something that you could do on all time frame, I believe, but from maybe the 5, not all, maybe from the 5 to any other higher time frame, but this is going to take time. This is just something that you look at while you maybe have your other kind of strategy that you're waiting on. It's just something that I'm testing for myself. So, but I'm just building a strategy. You understand? And then tomorrow I'll come in and I'll refine it again. It's as simple as that. Okay. So we have this level right here. This is the catalyst for this move. That last push up right there's the catalyst for this move right here. Have there. Okay. So let's go. And we have another breakdown in structure again. Okay. So we have a breakdown in structure again. So again, we have to basically put this here and drag this here. I know it's crazy, right? It takes time. Shit. Okay. And let's put our entry point at this order block right here. Okay, that congestion area order block, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. Call it what you want. Sorry about the bad words right away. Okay, so we'll be entering at the 76.4 area and, whatever. Okay, we got tapped in right there. Let's see if price kills us. Okay, we should have already gotten maybe a 1-to-1 kind of thing by now. Let's see. So let's position this correctly. Okay. So our entry is right at this point right here. We got tucked in there. Okay. Let's pull this across a little bit more. Okay. So at this point, maybe 1-to-1 in profit or whatever. Our take profit would be right here. If you want to take full profit there, or if you want to peel off half a position, it shouldn't be too hard to get to, but keep in mind, anything can happen. Price could just pull back against us. So if you want to push it to break even now, push it to break even and conserve your thing. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to push it to break even now to conserve my capital. Yeah. So we are at break even now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we took off at what? Hold on. Let me grab this thing. Where the hell? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Let me grab another one. Put it on there again. Okay. Right there. Okay. Stop loss was someplace there. Okay. So that's a 1-to-4. Okay. So 50% off 1-to-4. Let's grab the note. Okay. Risking 0.5% of our account. Number one. Win. Number one win. I don't know what to put. 50% partial at what? At 4.09 to 1. 4.09 to 1. Yeah. And then we're gonna put the B part to this, which would be the runners. Sorry. Runners. So let's see how far the runners go. We're gonna be trailing our stop now. So let's get a horizontal line on there and trail our stop and see what happens. Get our horizontal line. So we're trailing our stop maybe to right here. Okay, let's just get rid of this shit right now. I'm not really, we need to need it, but it's just really inconvenient right now. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so our partial got stopped out at what? at 1 to 2 or 2 to 1, whatever you want to call it. Our runners got stopped out at 2 to 1. Runners 50 stopped out at 2 to 1. Okay. Okay, so that's how you basically want to do that. And, let's continue on now. Okay. So at this point right now, we're just looking for another setup. Let's bring this tab right back here. Okay, so that's trade number 1. Okay, let's move on to 2. Look for a second setup. Let's see if we could still get a setup, even though we get stopped out. I guess not, because we got another break of structure to the downside, which is telling me that price wants to respect the current downtrend that it is in, and our entry would be at this point right here still, and put a stop loss right here because price may actually want to come and fill in this wick right here. Let me just draw it for you. It's very important that you keep these things in mind. This wick right here. Okay. So let's drop this right here. Okay. So let's go. Moving on forward. Oh, I don't like how that is pushing up there though. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, I like when price is coming into the stuff. It comes in kind of slow with decreasing momentum and stuff like that. But hey, we're back testing, and this is just a crude back test. So, okay. So let's go. Okay, we're tapped in. Boy. I don't know. This candle right here is making me uncomfortable. This candle with this wick right here is making me quite uncomfortable. I don't know. Maybe at this point, you'd maybe want to close maybe 80% of your position, seeing that this candle right here is being respected, or you might want to hold it. But what this is showing me that is that there might be some exhaustion because we kind of have this shift right here. Notice all along we had low high, low lows, okay? But now this could possibly be a higher low, okay? So I'm thinking, let's just play out 2 more candles and see. Let's just play out 2 more candles and see. And we got 1. Okay, let's get out for some kind of loss. I don't know. Oh, do we want to continue playing the game? Okay, let's get out to break even. Okay. Out at break even. Okay. But next time when you see this, I'll keep this in the back of my mind when I see something like this happening halfway down, and then this bullish engulfing candle happening, this bullish engulfing candle happening right here. Okay, that is exhaustion. Whether it's short term or long term, we don't know, but it is exhaustion nevertheless. Okay, so put in here, second trade, break even. Break even. Okay, is that spelled right? Is that spelled right? Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Yeah. So the second trade is break even. Okay, so price is consolidating and could possibly make its way back up to this imbalance right here. Okay, so I am going to push this right here. Okay, keep this right here. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. There's just this last order block right here that was never closed off. Um. This one is kind of difficult to kind of say what I'm going to do, but we're going to keep this imbalance in mind right there. So, okay, from here to here, let's put a line, this line right, let's drag this line right to this point right here, right to the middle of this order point, and then we probably take our entry right up here rather than down here with our stop loss a little bit higher, keeping in mind that this will give us a little bit lower risk to reward kind of thing. So, but that's if price makes it up there. I don't know if price is going to make it up there, honestly, but you got to plan ahead, man. You really got to plan ahead. Yeah. Okay, price, you got some kind of reaction at the 61.8 Fibonacci level. Okay. So if it breaks below here, this area right here, then we could see further moves to the downside, coming into this low right here. Let me just draw it for y'all. If it breaks below this low, then we could possibly see further moves to this area right here. Okay. If it breaks below this area right here. Okay. So breaks below here, could head to there or there. Just saying. It's just kind of cool to just keep all that shit in your mind, even though we're working on one strategy right now, and to see what happens. But I want to see what happens, so I'm gonna just add a line there just to remind me of this area right here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's go. Man, price doesn't know what it wants to do. Okay, so we're having some sort of shift in structure right now. Okay. Price, even though it's still like a consolidating kind of structure, like it's still kind of a shift in structure, I guess, in my eyes, because we have these higher highs right here, and sorry, these higher lows, and then these higher highs and this higher low. So I guess we'll wait and see if price breaks above this Fibonacci area right there. Okay. Clear all the drawings. For right now, I'm still gonna keep that area in mind. Okay. So I'm gonna just put this up here. Right there. Okay. No, right here. Okay. Yeah. Keep that right there. Stop loss. Well, let me go back a little bit. Oh shit. Um, Whew, this is kind of difficult to know where to put my stop loss because I don't want to put my stop loss so wide. I'd probably have to go down to a lower time frame to do that. That's what I would do. But okay, let's guesstimate stop loss right there. Let's see if price comes back up to that area anyway. Okay, we're still forming. Okay, so what's happening? Okay, we have some sort of breakdown right here in price. But I do not think that this would be the best place to kind of draw that Fibonacci. I mean, obviously, I still want to keep this area right here in mind. Okay, so see, first makes it down to that low that I was talking about, or it goes up, because you got a quite stiff rejection of this last area that I have pointed out right here, and price is actually going into like a kind of tighter range, suggesting that maybe price might want to push up or down. I don't quite know because this isn't giving me a good enough confirmation. Even though this manipulation of liquidity to the upside right here, this buy to sell kind of motion. I don't know if you could see my cursor, but let me just draw it. This liquidity area right here, okay, was taken out with this. So this buy to sell kind of motion right here could be telling me that it wants to maybe push lower if it breaks this let me clear that. If it breaks this low right here, mostly. But let's see. And what this teaches you is patience, you know? Patience is always going to be key. You have a strategy, you have a strategy in mind, your strategy works. You know, just stick to it. You know, scan other peers and look for the same setup. That's why this weekend I'm going to be thinking, because we've only gotten one trade so far, and I don't know. I think we've gone to like almost a month of data for that one trade. But two trades. One was a 1 to 4, or would have been a 1 to 6 or something like that if we had kept that running or some shit like that. But or if we had closed out all, but you should get multiple setups with this multiple times. So let's continue going. Okay. Okay, we have an immediate rejection again. Okay. Some kind of institutional buy to sell. Or maybe this is just structure shifting because we have this happening right here, this kind of curve happening right here. However, we could just be grabbing liquidity above this area, this area right there. So I don't know as yet. I'll have to wait and see. You know. First, consolidating. This strategy does not work well in consolidating market. Okay, finally we have some sort of breakdown in prices. So I'm going to keep that line up here just to kind of remind me that we have that area right there that we need to kind of revisit. Okay, let's move this line right here. Okay, so we have this break of structure right here. Okay, we have this break of structure right here. So let's wait for some kind of sign of reversal. Let's see what happens. Okay, so right here, price could be reversing. It could not. Just gotta wait and see. Let's draw a Fibonacci. Okay, from the side right here to this little right here. Okay. And I guess our entry, we could have like 2 entries set up on here. We have this order block here. So in case this one fails, we have another entry, but I think that this is going to pull back and then continue going down. Obviously, nothing is perfect, but let's see. So let's kind of set up our first entry in case it decides to go back up and give us our first entry right there. Okay. Our stop loss being right there. Big profit all the way down here. Okay. Let me pull up the stop loss a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. So let's see if we get tapped in or completely wiped out, whatever, or structure breaks down even more. Okay, structure has broken down even more. So we could pull this to this area right here. And okay, now I have a decision to make at this point right here, whether I want to pull the Fibonacci down to this area to try and get some kind of quick move off of this order block and imbalance here. Okay, because we have let me draw it in. Let me move this really quickly. Okay, we have an imbalance at right between here and here right now. Okay, price could easily move to the 50% of that or the 100% and then push down, but then you have places up here that may need to get mitigated before you have this order block right here still, and you have this order block right here. And this order block specifically has not been closed off as yet, as far as I'm concerned. So maybe I'll put my entry right there. But I want to put an entry someplace in around this area right here. But we're still trying to work out the kinks in this whole strategy. So I'm gonna just leave that for now. Just see how price reacts to this area. Just see how price reacts to the area, the congestion area right there, and let's see. Okay, and still leave our this right here, right there, or here. I think it's there. But since price broke down further, let's put this right there, I guess. Let's put our stop loss a little bit higher though. Okay, yeah. And I would take profit a little bit lower, okay, to the structural point right here, in case price decides it wants to run up. Okay. Okay, we got tapped in. Let's see if we got taken out. Oh boy. Yeah, there's this kind of right here that is worrying me. So at this point, let me just drag this across here. Okay. So at this point, price is at what? Oh, stop loss would have been like what? What's that? 38 pips or something like that. Let's say 43 pips. And we would have been in what? 85 pips in profit. So that's 2-1. So you could close 80% right now if you'd like, or you could just hold and see if price thing. But the fact is, you don't know if this order block is gonna hold. You don't want to pull up your stop losses just above here, just in, because that would just kind of undo your whole thing. That's what I used to do back then, and it worked out fine a lot of the times because I just thought that price wanted to come and mitigate that. But I don't do that now because I got screwed up one time majorly. So thinking, okay, let's play this out one more candle, one or two more candle, one, and you see, just close the position, just close it at that point. So could have been 1-1. So again, we had these candles right here, and then you had this rejection right here. So this bullish engulfing, sorry. So let's see, we are stopped out at less than 1-1, I guess. Let's pull this here. We got okay, so this is 0.57 to 1. That sucks. Suppose price pushes down. Yo, I don't want to take that chance, yo. That's just how I trade. Trade 3 is 0.57. 2, 1, and it's a win. At least we didn't lose money, so can't complain about that. Okay. Space this out just to kind of make it look better. Yeah. Guess not. I ain't gonna space that shit out. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if we could get an entry at the 76.4. No. It's up to you because price could actually be shifting right now. You don't know. You have this what some people call a V formation. I don't know how that exactly works. But stop loss fine. Put it maybe all the way down here, partialing maybe at sorry, partialing on the way down maybe here. Okay. But we'll adjust the partials a bit later. Let's put that to green. Yeah. So let's go and see if it makes it up there. Okay. We have not got tapped in it yet, and there's that mini double bottom right there that I have to be careful about because that looks like a liquidation. Okay, we are in. Okay, we're in. I do believe we're gonna lose this trade though. Full transparency with all of you all guys, okay? We're back testing something. Maybe put our shit right here. Okay. Let's put it right there. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happens. Stopped out. Okay. So we lost $400 in my case. I don't know about you. I don't know what your budget is or whatever. I'm a funded trader, yo. Lost. Lost 1-to-1. 1-to-1, right? Yeah, 1-to-1. So lost $400. Okay. Okay, so shifting market structure at this point. Maybe I shouldn't have held on to that. So, if you have your journal, you would write, okay, what you think went wrong. Maybe you shouldn't have hold on to that idea for so long. You notice this double bottom happened right here, which I did mention, but I still decided to take the trade. That was telling you that there's some buyers entering the market at this point. Okay, to maybe push price above this area right here, which was our entry point. This to push price above these areas right here, and maybe to meet this area, and that area right there. But I'm going to continue back testing. I just wanted to show you guys what back testing is like, but I'm going to end this video right now. But yo, this is a long video and shit like that, but I think it's important that you all kind of understand the process of back testing, what you do with the information that you've written down here. Now you put that in your journal, and you try to be as because this is just Crude, you try to be as detailed as possible with your wins and with your losses. Say what you could have did wrong, like for example, as I said, with this loss right here, you notice a double bottom, but you still held on to the idea. And I even pointed out that price is possibly looking to come up to take this out. I think, I don't remember. I'm high or something. I don't know. No, not high really, but yeah. But that's all I have to say for tonight. Good, good night. You guys have a great evening. All right. So stop and recording.